to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to take a look at why you are facing the challenge you're facing and what the lesson is you're trying to learn so that hopefully you can move through it a little bit easier. Please remember, this is still a general reading. Lots of people and lots of messages. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings. They're by gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general why, what is the lesson reading? We are going to have reading number 1 with the tiger's eye. Reading number 2 with the opal, reading number 3 with the green aventurine, reading number 4 with the purple amethyst, and reading number 5 with the yellow jade. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the tiger's eye. All right, we're going to put this up here. Let's take a look at your signifier. You get the King of Swords. The King of Swords represents an energy of decision and action. It can talk about having some real serious challenges that you've got to strategize your way through, that you got to really think through and put your energy behind to be able to get through it. It can also talk about someone who's not afraid to make a decision, someone who's not afraid to take action, someone who's highly intelligent and really thinks the problem through so they can figure out how to move forward in the best energy. Now, let's take a look at your message. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 1, please bring forward why they are dealing with their current challenge and what it is they are trying to learn, the lesson they are trying to learn to help them move through it as easily as possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 5 of Wands, that talks about fighting. It can talk about just like controversy and fighting and that sort of energy, but it also talks about fighting for what you want. 10 of Coins, that talks about abundance. Abundance coming in, significant monetary abundance normally. Queen of Coins, that's about generosity, okay? The Queen of Coins is generous. She doesn't have to be abundant, but she's generous either way. She can be. Page of Cups, that is friendship, fun, social situations, and the Lovers. Wow, okay. All right, so I feel like the challenge you're going through now is very, very significant. And you're learning to fight. And I'm not saying like argue and, you know, whatever. You're learning how to fight. You're learning how to fight for what you want. You're learning which fights to pick. Those are really heavy lessons, you know. Those are heavy lessons and we have to learn them. And they're not easy, you know. You have to strategize through it. You have to learn when you should fight and when you should walk away and when you should reserve your energy and when it's worth it to, you know, to really engage and say, no, I'm not gonna, this is not allowed, you know. And also how to fight for what you want, how to never give up, how to continue chasing your dreams. All of those energies are in that 5 of Wands. Now, I feel like why you're going through this is across the board. It has a significant impact on everything that comes after it. You know, this fighting lesson that you're learning is very significant. It makes you find that energy inside yourself and believe in yourself to a way that you're never going to give up. It makes you realize what's important and what's worth your energy. And it also helps you to realize your own worth so that you reserve your energy from things that are not worthy of it. This is definitely a big challenge you are facing. You are learning the lesson of, kind of your own worth and your own energy and when to engage and how to never give up and all of it. And the reason that you're learning this, the reason that you're going through this is because it has an impact on everything that comes after. It has an impact on you so that as you attain your abundance in the material realm, you are still generous and kind, okay? You don't step into your abundance and be like, all right, every man for himself, that sort of energy. You're like, no, I can help. Like, let me help. You have a generosity that comes from the challenge that you're in. You're also going to make friends through this challenge. It's going to bring people into your realm that are significant friendship connections moving forward. You may even be arguing with someone that ends up being that great friend of the future. This is a time where you are building things for your future. And then to top it all off, you got the lovers. So this energy lets you really develop a trust in yourself, because first you must trust yourself before you can trust another. So trusting yourself to know what's safe, to know that even if you don't know what's going to happen, you're going to take care of yourself. You're going to step out of dangerous situations. You're going to fight for it when it's important. You're going to fight for it when it's you on the line. All of those things are what you're learning. And it's to put you in the right position to step into abundance, to step into lifelong friendships, and to step into a soulmate connection of a romantic sort. So the good that comes from these lessons you're learning is fantastic. It's fabulous. It's over the top. Doesn't take away from the fact that this is a really difficult lesson in front of you, okay? You have to strategize your way through it. You have to think through it. Okay, is this worth my energy? I only have so much energy. Is this worth my energy? Is this something worth fighting for? Am I fighting to be heard? Am I fighting to protect something? Am I fighting just because I disagree? Because if it's just because you disagree, you should probably walk away. We all disagree on different things. And sometimes it's worth fighting for if you love the person that you're fighting with on a level that you need them to see your perspective. Because you feel like it's going to have a positive impact on them, then yes, fight and keep fighting. But if it's just they said something horrible and so now I'm mad, walk away from that. Like, your energy is way more valuable than that you don't need that. This learning that you're doing right now sets you up for a beautiful lifetime of receiving, okay? So I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. We're going to get one oracle, just whatever the guides bring in for the Five of Wands, any kind of assistance in moving through it, and we'll see. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 1, any guidance you have to add to the Five of Wands to ease their challenge? Thank you, thank you. What do you need to release? All right, yeah, so some of you, there's something you need to let go of. It may be a fight that's just not worth your time. It may be a relationship that's toxic and they just keep attacking, and you need to let go so that you can step into the relationships that are meant for you, okay? Take it however it resonates for you, but releasing has something to do with you moving through this connection. And it could be releasing a fear. It could be releasing a thought form. It could be releasing a person. It could be releasing an argument. It could be walking away from something. There is the idea of release here, and that's what your guides are bringing forward to help you move through it. It is 100% worth it. This is abundance. This is you still being good and kind and nice in that abundance, okay? Which is more rare than you would think. And the social connections, these are friends that carry you forward. These are friends that you can depend on. You are clearing out friends that are not right for you, and you're finding the people that are part of your tribe. And then there's finding the soulmate that is meant for you, and you trusting yourself enough to be able to trust that person too. It is worth it. I promise it's worth it. Keep going. You've got this. I know it's hard, but you've got this. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the opal. All right, let's see your signifier. You get the Empress. The Empress represents laying strong foundations. It represents motherhood. It represents having your material needs met. So lots of foundational energy in the Empress, and also that motherhood, nurturing energy as well. Now, let's take a look at your message. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 2, please. Please bring forward why they are going through the current challenge they are facing and what the lesson is that they are trying to learn so as to help them move through it a little bit more easily. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 8 of Swords, stuck energy, being trapped, being bound, not being able to move. Although I will tell you, in this deck, see all that light in her heart space? She's getting ready to break free. 7 of Coins, planting seeds for the future on the material abundance plane. So starting things that pay out in the long run. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords takes action. She's direct. She says what she means. She steps into her own. She's not afraid for you to see her true colors. That's why we got the peacock there. She'll let you see who she is. She'll tell you up front who she is. She's not going to pull any punches. She's not going to worry about tact when she tells you how it is. She's going to protect herself, and she's not afraid to take any action necessary to protect herself and those that she loves. I feel like this is an energy you're stepping into. 8 of Coins, that talks about work. You putting in the work and receiving the rewards of that work. And the 4 of Coins, finding things that you want to commit your energy to. Not the 4 of Coins. I said the 4 of Coins, but I meant the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is it is finding things you want to commit your energy to. It can represent marriage, but I really don't feel like that's what it represents here. Here it's talking about getting past the what you have to do to get to what you want to do, okay? To make those commitments for things that you desire to do. So your current energy coming out first is this stuck energy of the 8 of Swords. You're stuck, you feel like you can't move, you're never going to make any progress, you just can't get forward. But she's getting ready to break free. Part of the why of you, okay, so first off, I think you're learning how to move from this energy to this energy. You are moving from a stuck energy where you feel stuck, you can't move, and you are learning how to choose decisively the action you need, how to take that action, how to say what you mean up front, not worrying what anybody else is going to think, because that's the truth of it for you, and you're just saying your truth. Letting people see who you are without any veil. Letting your energy flow and being willing to take action to take care of yourself and to defend yourself is the lesson you're in. You're learning how to break free of stuck energy. Now, the why is you're laying foundations for your future on the material plane. So you're planting the seeds that are going to lead to your future abundance. That future abundance includes a job. It is a significant, like you put in significant work for sure, but you receive back the work that you put in compensation. So you are paid correctly for the work that you're doing. You are working and receiving what you need from it. And then on top of that, doors are going to open to things you want to make commitments to. So this job leads into you doing what you desire to do to take care of yourself in the material plane. So doors are going to open to things that you want to make commitments to, which is very, very significant. So what you're learning is how to break free of stuck energy, how to step into your power, how to really take action and defend yourself and say what you mean and be very direct. And the why it's all happening, like what you're gaining from it, is you're gaining a foundation that you're planting now. You're stepping into things that take care of you in the material realm in the future. And then even beyond that, you are getting to do something in your career that is something that you desire. So you're getting to follow your passion path in your career in some way. Whatever it is you make the commitment to with regards to your career, it is something that you want to commit your energy to. Now, we're going to get Oracle on the 8 of Swords just to kind of see if there's anything to help you break free of the stuck energy a little bit faster. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 2. Please bring forward whatever message there is to help them break free of the stuck energy of the Eight of Swords. Thank you, thank you. There's 2. Okay, have faith in your dreams and a personal issue reaches resolution, okay? So I feel like something's coming to a close. It is a personal issue you've been dealing with. It could be that you feel like you can't stand up for yourself, or like you can't speak up for yourself. And that comes to resolution. That is what you're working through. When that comes to resolution, have faith in those dreams, because you're going to move quickly forward. You're going to progress into something that is better suited for you. You're going to find that this energy actually resonates with you. Saying what you mean, standing up for yourself, taking action, telling people no. I mean, no is a complete sentence. No, I do not want to do that. No, you cannot cross that boundary. No, that is a complete sentence. And you are stepping into that energy. You're not going to be stuck and bound anymore. You learn to overcome that that fear of standing up for yourself, where you just are willing to take whatever you need to from people. No, have faith in your dreams. You're getting ready to chase those dreams. You're getting ready to step into those dreams. Right now, you're learning how to take action, how to stand up for yourself. Once you conquer that and that issue comes to a close, you've already planted the seeds for your future. Now they're going to grow. You're going to step into something that you really desire to commit your time to. It's probably going to be in the work realm. And it's going to be fantastic. And you are going to have no problem standing up for yourself in that energy, which is why you've got to learn how to do it now. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the green aventurine. All right, we'll put that up there and let's look at your signifier. You get the Hermit. The Hermit is about spending time by yourself, focusing on your spiritual growth, going inward and meditating, talking to your higher self, finding those things within yourself that you need to find. Shedding the light on your life, on your inner life, and taking the time from social things and from being with others for you to be able to focus on that. So let's jump in and see what your message is. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for group number 3. Please bring forward why they are going through their current challenge, what it is that they are trying to learn, the lesson and the why of the current challenge for group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Magician. The Magician talks about manifesting. So your manifestations have something to do with what's going on. Judgment. You're trying to manifest a second chance somewhere and it's happening. Judgment is about a second chance. I'm going to take 2 at once. Okay, wow. The Star and the 10 of Cups. Wow. Okay. Very good. Very good. One more. The Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Okay. Everything here is incredibly good. All right. The challenge that you are facing, I feel like I don't know that there's necessarily a lesson you're trying to learn, other than maybe how to accomplish all of this fastest. You're trying to grow. Like, I feel like your lesson is in the Hermit. You're trying to grow. I feel like the guidance is you probably need to meditate a little bit more. Really get in touch with your higher self, make that connection. Everything here is positive. You got manifestations. You manifest things that you desire. You are using your talents and skills to manifest things into your reality, in the material world reality. You are getting a second chance that you desire. You have decided to manifest that second chance, and it is coming in. The Star is bringing in wonderful healing energy and gifts from the universe. Those gifts include a very peaceful, happy home life. Like, look how cute and peaceful this couple is. And you got the little mouse, and the cat's not even chasing the mouse because the cat's like, man, I'm tired. I'm just going to sit here. There's a fire, and like, I'm just going to chill. And that is the energy of your home life, just very relaxed and comfortable with companionship that is beautiful. And the Ten of Cups can also talk about moving. So if you've been trying to manifest a move, that could be happening here too. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning that you are emotionally connected to. This could be a relationship, but it doesn't have to be a relationship. It is something that has an emotional connection. You start something and you are emotionally connected to it. It is important to you on the emotional level. You are making strides in your life. Like, that's why you're facing the current challenge. The lesson, I feel like the lesson is just to meditate more. That might help you move through it quicker. Because the lesson's really in the Hermit of that spiritual growth. You are experiencing that spiritual growth, and that is what you're learning. You're learning how to accomplish this that you've been trying to do, and you're succeeding. Like, you are manifesting beautiful things into your life. It is fabulous. Lots of healing energy coming in. The universe just pouring those gifts on you. So whatever it is you've been facing, whatever it is your challenge, you are manifesting the answer. You are manifesting the future you want. The only thing that you really need to focus on is making sure that you are, encouraging that spiritual growth that helps this to manifest more quickly. Because you don't have to figure out the how. That's not part of manifestation. You tell the universe your desire, the universe goes, okay, I've got it figured out, and everything, all the dominoes start to fall, and it all works out. You just have to make that connection tighter with the universal energy so that you can communicate your desires more clearly, more efficiently. You can release them. You can trust in the universe. All of those things come from that spiritual growth and a better connection with your higher self. As you increase that connection, it's going to be even easier for you to manifest, but I feel like you're already doing it. So it's kind of a side note here. You guys are manifesting your desires. So that is beautiful energy. That is why the challenge is in front of you. And really the only thing you need to focus on learning is maybe to meditate just a little bit more. All right. That is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the purple amethyst. All right, we'll put that right there. What's your signifier? You get the Magician. The Magician is about manifesting. It's about using your talents and skills to manifest your desires into your realm. You'll notice that the Magician here has all of the suits of tarot, the cups, the wands, the swords, and the pentacles in his energetic grasp. You have an energetic grasp on everything in your realm. You can manifest your desires into your realm. Now, let's see what your message is. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 4, please bring forward why they are facing their current challenge and whatever lesson they are trying to learn for their best benefit so that they can move through it as easily as possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Star, that is healing and a gift from the divine. The Ace of Coins, that is a new beginning in the material realm. The Devil, that can be addiction, that can be love triangles. It is a very stuck energy, sometimes a toxic energy that you need to deal with. So we're going to get Oracle on this one, see what the guidance is here. This is part of your why. So your why is, this is part of the challenge itself, maybe even. King of Wands, that is about passion. It can be about a passionate person, like someone who's very passionate. If you're very passionate, that could be, why it's here, for you to reconnect with your passion. But the King of Wands also, I feel like I said the King of Coins. It's the King of Wands. Whatever I said before, it's the King of Wands. The King of Wands is about passion. It is about stepping into your passion. And also it can tell you that if you have a creative passion, if you put your energy in and go for it, people will be drawn to your energy. People are going to see the passion you're putting into what you do, and it's going to attract them. Two of Swords, there is a stalemate, some sort of stalemate, and you are beginning to see your way through it. The veil is thinning. You are seeing through it, seeing the answer, seeing how to move through the stuck energy. So that is that is part of the lesson you're learning, to see the answer, to see the steps. And then also you're learning about whatever the devil energy represents for you. For some of you, you're learning to overcome addiction. For some of you, you're learning to value yourself, that you're worthy of real, complete love, and you don't have to accept the toxic things that you're getting in some of your relationships. It can look like a lot of different things. You feel trapped in some way. Trapped by something that maybe you chose yourself. Most times with the devil, you chose it yourself. But that doesn't change the fact that you still feel trapped. You still got to deal with it. And it's still incredibly hard sometimes. So this is what you're overcoming. This is the why of the challenge in front of you, to help you, or this is the lesson rather, of you overcoming. You are learning to value yourself enough to let go of addiction. You are learning to value yourself enough to not accept toxic energy. You are learning to see the answer, to see the way out, to not just say, well, nothing presented itself to me, so I'm just going to just ruminate in this energy forever. You're learning to see the way out. That is what you're learning. The why? Because it brings healing in, because it brings gifts in. It brings a new material beginning. This could be you starting your own business. This could be you stepping into a new job where you have a new material abundance. You learning that you indulging your creative passions is something that helps the world to notice your energy and people to appreciate what it is that you do. Those are all your whys. Your lessons are these are your whys. Now, I want to get some oracle on the lessons. We're going to start with the devil. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 4, the devil, please. How do they clear it? How do they move through it? What do they do? You're very close to achieving your goal. Look at that. You're already doing it. Like, you're already almost there. That's awesome. I'm so proud of you. You are almost there. You're almost done, you know? Don't give up. Like, the energy of this card is don't give up. You're so close. Do not give up. Do not give up. Keep pushing through. Whatever that energy is that's not good for you, that you're stuck in, you're just almost there. Like I said, she can see through the veil. You guys have seen the way to move through. It's no longer, I'm stuck. There's no options. You're like, yeah, there's an option. I can see it. And you're moving through it. You are almost done with whatever's had you stuck. 2 of Swords. A win-win outcome is forecast. Beautiful. So you guys definitely overcome. You definitely succeed, and you've got this. Like, this is your guides being like, hey, you're almost there. You've got this. Don't give up. Like, the lesson you're learning, you've really already learned it. You're just kind of following through with the action on the learning. And it brings in beautiful energy. It brings in healing energy for you. And universal gifts. So like the universe just kind of going, hey, here, I know you want this. Here you go. Here you go. You manifest things into your life that are beautiful, which is wonderful. There is a new start that brings in a monetary stabilization. Like your finances stabilize because of this new beginning. And you learn to follow your passions, to let your creative passions just flow through you. And it calls to people in the world and says, hey, look over here. Look what I'm doing. And they love whatever you're doing. This is probably related to something, like these two are probably related to each other. And as far as the lessons go, you're just right there. You're going to win. You're going to succeed. Don't give up. This says don't give up. All right. That is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the yellow jade. All right, we'll put that up there. Let's look at your signifier. You get the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles talks about indulging yourself in a little bit of luxury to bring in your abundance. So I feel like you guys may be trying to manifest things and really showing yourself some of the energy of whatever it is you're trying to manifest is very beneficial in that manifestation. Now, let's take a look at your message. All right, angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 5. Please show us why they are dealing with their current challenge, why they are facing their current challenge, as well as what the lesson they are trying to learn is, so that they can move through it as easily as possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Emperor and the Queen of Coins. The Emperor talks about choosing the path in front of you, choosing the path you want to be on, making the decisions in your life that lead you down the path you choose, and remembering that you are in charge of your realm. You're in charge of your life. What you choose, the way you go, that's up to you. The Queen of Coins talks about generosity. She doesn't have to be abundant. She will share what she has. She's very generous in her energy. The Devil is it's kind of a stuck energy. It's definitely part of the what you are learning. It can represent love triangles or lust, or like toxic love. It can represent addiction, like loving something more than you love yourself, which is really just kind of the definition of addiction. Whatever you point that at, an addiction is having more of something than is good for you, and that means you love whatever it is that you're addicted to more than you love yourself, which is a problem. But I feel like some self-love can redirect this. We're going to get Oracle to see what the guides say is helpful in breaking through that energy. The Page of Swords, that talks about paying attention to details, and it talks about watching. So I feel like some of you are watching like on social media, and you're seeing the fake posts. You're seeing the fake posts where everything looks perfect, and I've seen so many of them that are almost comical, where you see this is what the Instagram post looks like, and it's beautiful and glorious, and like it's a river and it's blue, and there's like a perfect little fish jumping, and like the trees are green, and like it's a picture that you can hear and smell, and like it's like just Eden. And then they show you like where that really is in real life without the filters, and you're like, oh wow, no, that picture has an energy and a smell to it too, and it's not the same thing. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here, is that you guys may be watching all of these things on the internet, on social media, and being like, why can I not do that? Why can I not attain that? Why is that not for me? And the reason that is not for you is because that is not real. That's not real. The people that, show their perfect motherhood life, where their children are perfectly behaved and entirely clean, and their house is spotless, and they're just like, oh, let's do whatever, and it's going to be exciting and fun, and they never get tired, and they never feel overwhelmed, and they never feel frustrated. And that is 100% not true. If that really is their life, then they have got a lot of people on their staff making that happen, because that's not true for just one mom and some kids. That's not how that works. So I feel like you guys are watching and comparing yourselves to things that just aren't real. They're things that are filtered, and have rose-colored glasses over them. And keep that in mind when you are watching and comparing yourself to someone that you feel like you don't quite make the grade. Well, the grade has been skewed. It's not what it appears to be. The World, completion. All right, so that is your why. Okay, so what you're learning is you're learning to make decisions that are in your best interest. You are learning to choose the path that you desire. You are learning to show yourself the energy that you desire to manifest in your realm. And you are remembering your power in your life. Generosity is part of what you're learning. Okay, so you are learning to be generous with yourself as well as others. You're learning to share with a wonderful, compassionate energy. You are learning to value yourself. Okay, you need to love yourself enough to let go of things that are not good for you. All right. And addiction, social media can be an addiction. It really can. It's not like when I say addiction, I know what people think. Like you got like your big three and, whatever. But social media can very well be an addiction. Sugar can be an addiction. Anything. Too much of anything can be an addiction. If it crosses that line from being good for you to being not good for you, you've reached addiction. And it's important to love yourself more than all the other stuff, you know? You are the person that should love you the most. Like, you should love yourself to the level of you will do whatever you need to keep yourself healthy. You'll do whatever you need to keep yourself whole. You'll do whatever you need to make yourself grow. And that does not mean, you know, 3 quarts of ice cream on a couch. That's not what that means. That means getting up and taking a walk when you feel sad. You know, that means you know, getting into the shower and giving yourself a minute just to calm down and kind of process your feelings. That means getting yourself into bed at a reasonable time so you get some sleep. That means eating, you know, something healthy and nourishing. And I'm not talking about going and counting every single calorie and every single molecule that goes into your body. That you got to find that middle ground. You know, you got to find that middle ground. And that's what you guys are working on. That's what you're learning. You're also learning not to compare yourself to others. Stop. If that is you, you need to stop. You are hurting yourself, okay? All of that stuff is not real. Like, those models, they're airbrushed. You know, yeah, they, all of it, like the models are airbrushed, and the grass is greener. It really is, because there's a filter on that, you know, like, it's a filter. So stop comparing yourself to others on the internet. It is just not a fair comparison. You will never meet up to that range, and that is because that is not real, okay? And the why of all of this, like the why of all these things that you're learning, because this seems like a significant, like you're learning a bunch of different things right now, but the why is completion. Like, this is to bring you to completion, to put all the pieces together of yourself so that you can do anything you want afterwards. You know, when you accomplish these lessons, you are complete, you're whole. So you have your own armor of your own self-love. So when someone tries to give you something that's not love, you're like, excuse me, sorry, no, that's not right. That's toxic. Let's not do that. When someone says, oh my goodness, you know, how is it that, you know, you are okay with, you know, fill in the blank? And your answer will be, well, because I'm human, you know, because I'm human. And it doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be the top pinnacle of excellence all the time. My house does not have to be spotless from, you know, the morning, the minute I wake till the moment I sleep. It's okay if there's toys in your living room floor. It's okay if your laundry is sitting in a basket. It is okay if you know, if you haven't showered yet, you know, and then you get to 9 o'clock and you're like, oh my goodness, it is, and I mean at night, not in the morning. I meant at night. You get to 9 o'clock at night and you're like, I still haven't made it to the shower yet. We have those days. We all have those days. Love yourself enough to give yourself what you need. So I'm not saying ignore yourself, but I'm saying if you find yourself in a moment where you're like, I'm frazzled, our dinner was microwaved, like what I made for the kids for dinner was microwaved chicken nuggets and some mac and cheese and a vegetable, and I microwaved all of it. Okay. You know, we have those days. It's okay. You know, you don't have to be perfect, and you don't have to be Betty Crocker, and you don't have to be like the supermodel, and you just don't. You don't have to. None of that's real. It's all fake. It's all made up by the internet. So let all that go. Okay? You are whole. You are complete. You are coming together. You are the complete picture. Okay? And once you put that armor on yourself of you knowing you're good enough, you knowing you've got what it takes, then you're invincible. You know, you can do anything. So you're on the path to being everything that you really truly want to be, and letting go of the things that just aren't real. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure that you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.